day go by. Warm earth rises slow beneath my side. A blade taps my wrist in the lazy wind, and I feel the world not ask me for a thing. My hands on my chest like a quiet map. A beetle crosses the hem of my lap. The sky keeps its blue in a patient frame, and every small breath feels almost the same. Something in the ground knows my name, not loudly, not like rain, just steady as a held out hand, just old enough to understand. I came here carrying a jagged week, left it near the fence where the red ants creep. Now the heat goes through me, soft and true, like an old friend saying, I stayed with you. The horizon softens into shades of amber. A quiet bloom across the open field. Gold spills over the edge of the sleeping pines. Everything is still and holding breath. Pink light wanders through the window frame, tracing patterns on the wooden floor. Small grains of dust dance in the warmth. I find grace in the simple pause of breath. Today waits as a blank page of parchment, unfolding slowly from the dark. There is no map for the hours ahead, only the slow heat rising against the glass. Nothing returns to the state of yesterday. Every moment is a singular opening. I set aside the heavy weight of burdens, accepting the arrival of this clear arrival. You set the bowls down slow, steam curls above the rice. Your sleeve brushes my wrist, and everything goes soft. We take our time with supper, like we were taught to do. The spoon taps porcelain, a little moon of soup. You smile with your mouth full, I smile back and stay. The room holds all our quiet, like water in a cup. I used to think big words were how you prove a love, but here, between two bites, your hand across the cloth says more than any promise, more than I can say. There's parsley on the table, a slice of lemon left. Your laugh lands low and easy, where worry used to live. I feel the day let go of me, and nothing asks to stay. Waited by the door with your name leaning into the crease. I held the edge like a small bright thing, careful as a cup of tea. Your handwriting crossed the paper like a path through a quiet field. I could almost hear your porch scream and the weather you were standing in. You wrote about your crooked window and the cat that sleeps in the sun. You said the rain was kind that morning and your mailbox finally stuck shut. Each line arrived like a coal, flickering under my ribs. Tiny red reminders that distance still can give. I read slower at the corners where your letters lean and sway. It felt like your hand reached over and stayed. A small ember of you in my open palms, a small ember of you crossing all these miles. I held your light while the room grew still, a small ember of you, and I felt it heal. You asked if I still hum that tune when the sink water hits the pan. I smiled at the page and answered with a thumbprint on your name. The stamp was bent, the ink was faded, but your voice came clean and true. I folded up the quiet and kept the warmth with you. Tonight I leave the lamp low and tuck your letter near, so if the dark starts pressing in, your paper stays here. Tomorrow I'll write back gently on the back of an old receipt, tell you about the yellow pears and the dust on the fig tree leaves. I'll send you a simple blessing with my plain and careful heart, a little fire for your pocket to keep us close apart. I held the morning in my hand, a little gold against the cold. Your old scarf on the chair smelled like rain and winter air. I traced the lines across my skin like every year was folded in, and there it was, so small, so bright, a quiet hope in the light. A sunbeam on my palm, a sunbeam on my palm, I let it stay. Small breath, I was not alone. The window sighed with glassy frost. I watched the time and what I came back, soft and slow, like creek water under snow. I almost turned and called you near, but the room kept still and clear. Then morning leaned across the floor and gave my hand one thing. A sunbeam on my palm, a sunbeam on my palm, I let it stay, I let it warm. A sunbeam on my palm, a sunbeam on my palm, for one small breath, I was not alone. If this is all that comes to me, a little light and memory, then let it live, then let it burn, a gentle fire I won't return. A sunbeam on my palm, a sunbeam on my palm, I let it stay, I let it warm. A sunbeam on my palm, a sunbeam on my palm, for one small breath, lost and not alone. I smooth the blanket thin around your sleepy knees. Your stuffed bear leans the same against the pillow seam. The hallway makes a quiet line from door to little moon. You blink at me and grin like you know what comes soon. I lower down my voice to match your slowing breath. Your eyelids drift like petals settling into rest. The story waits in my lap, its corners worn and kind. I read until your smile turns soft and starts to shine. Your sleepy smile is all I need, a tiny spark in the dark of the room. Your sleepy smile lays me to peace. I hold this hour and it holds you too. The dragon in the book bows low and loses steam. The princess shares her lantern with the fox she meets in dreams. You ask for just one more page, then yawn before the end. I tuck the words around you like a hand made of wind. When morning comes too early and the floor is cold and bare, I'll remember how your breathing made the whole house care. The world can wait outside for carts and boots and rain. Tonight you are my treasure and I would choose again. Your sleepy smile is all I need, a tiny spark in the dark of the room. Your sleepy smile lays me to peace. I hold this hour and it holds you too. The kettle sighs by the stove. I wrap my hands around the blue porcelain. Steam lifts like a small white prayer, and the room leans close to listen. Your scarf hangs over the chair, still holding the shape of your leaving. I trace the stitch with my thumb, like I can keep you in the thread. gold on the floorboards. It reaches the edge of my slippers. I let the heat travel slow from my ankles up through the silence. My shoulders unclench one by one, like winter doors after a long storm. I breathe in the smell of cedar, and something inside me loosens. The day can stay out in the dark, with its sharp words and its cold hands. Here the minutes move softly, like ash falling apart in the grate. I drink and the tea turns warmer than anything I felt all week. There's a quiet in my ribs now that feels like it knows my name. The window keeps its small outline, the pain's holding back the weather, and I sit where the glow finds me, letting it mend what it can. Afternoon on my skin, book in my lap, half open. I know the bend of every page, like I know this quiet room. The same blue chair by the window, sun on the floorboard slow. Your old lines come back to me, like a hand I used to hold. And I don't need the ending, I just need this calm. One more page, one more breath. Everything feels soft, familiar words, they hold me. They let the day go still. A book I've read before feels like a window sill. Cold morning in my palms, a mug with a silver rim. Steam curls through the window light, and you stay quiet in my hands. My fingers learn the heat, one slow breath at a time. I hold the wait and let it rest. No hurry in the blue-gray room. The kettle's gone, the silence stays. Soft as flour on the counter, warmth climbs from skin to bone and settles near my heart. And the day can wait outside, behind that sleepy glass. I am here, I am held by something small and kind. A little bloom of comfort rising from the cup. My shoulders loosen lower, my thoughts untie and drift. The chill can't follow much when warmth keeps opening. If the world comes sharp again, I'll meet it one calm sip at a time, with both hands wrapped around this brief and honest fire. Steam in the quiet room, warmth in my chest, steady as my breathing, steady as my breath. I rinse the leaks in cold water and set the cutting board near the stove. A winter evening leans on the window while the house keeps its quiet oath. Peel the carrots with patient hands, their orange coins gather like small suns. A clove of garlic, a bay leaf, celery, each one ready to become someone's warmth. I hear the knife meet the onion softly, and tears come quick, then pass me by. I stir the pot with a wooden spoon, like I'm tracing kindness in a circle of light. The broth turns gold as the potatoes soften. Parsley falls in with a green little prayer. I taste the salt and think of your face, the way your shoulders loosen when I'm there. If the day has been sharp at the edges, let this steam carry the roughness ribbon of dill. I made this slowly for the ones I love, and the evening grows gentle and still. I set my shoes by the door and sink into the blue-white steam. The towel waits on the rail like a small folded promise. My shoulders unclench at the edge of the water. What I carried home starts loosening now. This warm bath knows my name. It holds the ache I hid. Stay there with me. Lemon soap on my wrists. The mirror turns soft and kind. I watch my hands go still, like they finally trust the night. Every hard word I wore starts slipping off my skin. The water climbs gently and forgives me for today. This warm bath knows my name. It holds the ache I hid. I let it reach the bruised parts. I let it stay there with me. I do not need to earn a little mercy tonight. The room is quiet enough for me to come back home. This warm bath knows my name. It holds the ache I hid. I let it reach the bruised parts. I let it stay there with me. When I stand up slow, I will carry less. I will carry less. Your cup left a ring on the pinewood shelf. I traced that circle like I was tracing myself. The window held frost in a lace I knew. Little winter houses where our old light grew. And the room got still when the day went thin. I heard the house hold your name within. Stay with me here by the ash in the window. Stay with me here, let the cold wind go slow. I keep your side in the empty chair. Stay with me here like you're almost there. The scarf by the door still smells like rain. Your boots by the mat in their crooked shame. I leave the lamp low for the shape you made, and the fire leans where your hands once stayed. And the room got still when the day went thin. I heard the house hold your name within. Stay with me here by the ash in the window. Stay with me here, let the cold wind go slow. I keep your side in the empty chair. Stay with me here like you're almost there. If you come back round when the dust turns blue, I'll know your step, I'll know it's you. Until then I fold into ember light, small and patient through the night. Stay with me here by the ash in the window. Stay with me here, let the cold wind go slow. I keep your side in the empty chair. Stay with me here like you're almost there. I heard the screen door tap and found them by the mat. A paper wrap of wildflowers held together with blue twine. Little white faces, yellow tips, still carrying the field. You smiled like it was nothing, but my chest went slow and still. Just one small hand to hand, and the whole room changed. The day came in cleaner, with dirt on the stems, so kind. You brought me Queen Anne's lace and a handful of sun. No grand speech, no parade, just kindness done. The porch looked new to me, with petals in my palm, a neighbor's simple mercy. And suddenly I felt calm. You've been out before breakfast, past the fence and the creek, gathering what the roadside gave after the rain last week. I set them in a jam jar on the windowsill at noon. Their crooked little colors kept opening in the room, and I thought of how good hearts move quiet, not asking for a stage, just landing where they're needed, right there. You brought me Queen Anne's lace and a handful of sun. No grand speech, no parade, just kindness done. The porch looked new to me, with petals in my palm, a neighbor's simple mercy. And suddenly I felt calm. Maybe care is smaller than the stories we're told. A knock, a smile, some flowers fresh from the roadside gold. Maybe it's enough to be the reason someone sighs and lets the hard edges soften while the light stays in their eyes. You brought me Queen Anne's lace and a handful of sun. No grand speech, no parade, just kindness done. The porch looked new to me, with petals in my palm, a neighbor's simple mercy. And suddenly I felt calm. The jar is by the sink now, still bright after dusk, and every bloom says softly, goodness comes to us, comes to us, comes to us. I found your cedar sweater folded in the drawer, still holding that old winter by the sleeve and seam. Your name in the stitching, a little worn thin now, but when I close my fingers, I'm back at your front door. Snow on the window, tea going cold. I touch the cuff and I'm 17 again. Cedar sweater stay, cedar sweater stay. Hold me like home, hold me like home. Cedar sweater stay, cedar sweater stay. I still know your quiet of my hands. There's dust on the shoulder from the attic light, and the smell of your old hallway in the wool. Tonight I breathe in slowly, like I'm not supposed to cry, but the whole room softens when I let it by. Snow on the window, tea going cold. I touch the cuff and I'm 17 again. Cedar sweater stay, cedar sweater stay. so I keep what won't break. Little stitched memories I don't wanna wake. Cedar sweater stay, cedar sweater stay. Hold me like home, hold me like home. Cedar sweater stay, cedar sweater stay. I still know your warmth in the quiet of my hands. I sit on the porch rail, the garden holds its breath. Plums in the shadow bowl and warm air on my skin. The day is bending low across the bean vines. I hear the screen door sigh and the bluebirds settle in. Little lanterns rise over tomato leaves, tiny sparks of grace in the summer dark. The sky in the grass, a laugh in the time I watch them gather, and my heart goes still. The step hold dust from the path. The rain barrel shines like a nickel in the shade. I trace the fence line slow past mint and basil stems. Every blink in the weeds feels like a blessing made. The first one drifts near me, then 10 more wake up. All the quiet corners learn how to glow. Night cups the lilac hedge and softens every shape. I stay until the stars begin to answer back. In that small wooden chair I keep the garden close, with one warm open palm and nowhere else to go. I washed the little pot and set it on the sill. Pale morning on the paint, a quiet hand, a quiet will. I press the dark brown seeds into the waiting soil. One small bowl of earth for something to uncoil. I poured a thread of water, slow as a careful prayer, and stood there by the window like you might still be there. Grow for me take your time. Break through the patient ground in your own good time. I will tend this simple edge, I will keep the light, let the first brave leaf arrive, like a note held right. By noon the glass was warm, the room smelled clean and sweet. I traced the line of dirt with one bare finger's beat. The cup beside the sink held yesterday's blue sky. I thought of all the ways a tiny hope survives. Not every seed arrives with any sign or sound. Some things begin as silence and lean below the ground. Grow for me, small green thing, take your time, take your time. Break through the patient ground in your own good time. I will tend this simple edge, I will keep the light, let the first brave leaf arrive, like a note held right. If all I have is tending, then let my hands be steady. Let the waiting not grow bitter, let the soil stay ready. Even now I see it in the shape of what could be, a tender bend of life reaching back to me. Grow for me, small green thing, take your time, take your time. Break through the patient ground in your own good time. I will tend this simple edge, I will keep the light, let the first brave leaf arrive, like a note held right. First light on the sill, a thin gold line across the wooden floor. Your breathing stays calm, I watch the sky change color by color. Ember finds the rooftops, rose comes after. The teacup glows in my hands, no rush in the room, only the page and the day unfolding. This day is not borrowed, it arrives clean with open palms. I keep its quiet kindness, like a match in a jar, like bread and cloth keeps shining as if it knows me, as if it learned my name. I turn toward the table and let the morning begin where I am. I fold into the quilt like a letter never sent. Rain taps on the roof with a patient kind of hands. Your name rests on my tongue like a stone in my pocket. I let it stay there, I let it stay there. The window keeps its rhythm, the room keeps mine. Water runs the dark edge, and I do not mind. I can hear my breathing find a softer place. I can hear my heart set down its way. Tea goes cold in the cup on the small wood table. A lamp makes the blanket glow like honey on wool. Outside the gutters gather their silver little rivers. Inside I loosen slowly, thread by thread by thread. If I reach for tomorrow, I do it gently, one quiet hour at a time. One open palm, the rain knows how to hold me without a word. So I learn from the rain, and I answer back. I keep the curtains half drawn so the gray can visit. I keep the pillow turned to the cool side of night. Nothing here is asking for more than a moment, and I can be a moment. I can be a moment. Found you in the corner, a small and honest flame. The room was holding silence, but you would not be tamed. Your body moves so lightly, a trembling little gold. You painted just enough light to warm the things I hold. Dark kept to the matches. It waited by the door. You never asked for daylight, you only asked for more. So I stood still beside you and let my breathing slow, a tender bright persuasion for places hard to go. If night leans hard upon me, I let your little blaze touch the empty outlines and soften all the shade. Candle in the blackness, a sign that stays and stays. Small hands of light keep reaching and lead me through the haze. You curl in the hollow of my open lap, whiskers twitching softly as the evening drifts past. My hand moves slow through your sleeping fur, and the whole room softens around the sound of purr. Paints gold on your back, your paws tucked under like you know where peace is at. I trace your small breathing with a careful palm, and even my thoughts learn how to stay calm. When the day goes rough and the walls feel tight, you make a small harbor out of ordinary light. No need for a reason, no need for a plan, just your warm little heartbeat resting in my hand. I knocked the salt jar hard, white rain on the table, and I watched my own hands as if they belonged to a stranger. I said a sharp thing, then saw your face fall, a small bruise of silence in the middle of the hall. So I took the long road home with the groceries in one bag, bread pressed to the apples, and my pride pulled down flat. I let the shame sit beside me like a coat on the chair, then I folded it slowly and left it there. If I can break a moment, I can mend one too. If my hands are clumsy, they still carry me through. I am not the error, I am not the bruise. I can learn the shape of sorry and still make room for you. I am not the error, I am not the bruise. A human heart is cracked glass that lets the sunlight through. By dusk the sink was shining, the window caught the rain. I made tea for 2 cups, even if I drank it plain. And I heard my own name softly from the kinder side of me, saying every honest ending starts with letting things be. So I will not crown the hurting, I will not feed the flame. One bad hour does not own me, one wrong turn is not my name. Tomorrow will be ordinary, that is mercy enough to wake up unfinished and still be loved. The room turns amber slow on the spine of an open book. Your mug leaves a circle of steam by the chair where the evening looks. The curtain holds a ruby edge, and the floor turns honey clean. I let the day fall off my shoulders like dust from a worn out sleeve. I didn't know I was carrying how much a heart can hold, until the light found the corners and made the tired parts gold. A sparrow lands on the sill and leaves with a feathered blink. I watch the last bright thread of sky slip down into the sink. The house feels softly returned to the shape it likes best. No grand escape, no thunder, just a little peace in my chest. And every small thing near me turns generous and clear. The daylight gives its blessing, then disappears from here. like a map of patient hands. The page stays open beside me, while the whole room understands. What I thought was empty space was only room to breathe. Now gratitude comes quietly and sits down next to me. Soon the window ledge, cold glass under my palm. Your tail curls in the light, a small warm engine calm. I fold my hands and stay where the kettle used to be. The room remembers shapes that only you and I can see. Breath by breath I let it pass. The old year bends like frost on grass. Purr on the windowsill, stay with me still. Purr on the windowsill, soft as a prayer I keep. Purr on the windowsill, warm in the chill. Purr on the windowsill, I can finally sleep. Fur against my wrist, like a mitten made of dusk. I hear the pipes wake up, then settle back to hush. The curtains hold the cold like paper holds a flame. You blink once at the pain, and I call you by your name. By breath I let it pass. The old year bends like frost on grass. Purr on the windowsill, stay with me still. Purr on the windowsill, soft as a prayer I keep. Purr warm in the chill. Purr on the windowsill, I can finally sleep. If I touch the day, it slips away. So I sit here and let it stay. Little hand of fur, little drawn-out song. Winter can be heavy, but you make it small and warm. Purr on the windowsill, stay with me still. Purr on the windowsill, soft as a prayer I keep. Purr on the windowsill, warm in the chill. Purr on the windowsill, I can finally sleep. I wash the flour from my palms and watch the window fog. The loaf has risen like a promise, round and golden in the pan. I lift the latch with both my hands and breathe the sweet heat in. The crust gives way in tiny cracks, a soft sigh through the room. Steam curls up against my face, like a scarf around my throat. I set the knife beside the board and let the moment stay. The table waits in patient light for butter, jam, and tea. Your apron hangs beside the sink as if you just stepped out. I tear the first warm piece apart and pass it through the air. The crumb is tender as a hand that knows me well and stays. Outside the afternoon moves slow, but here I'm fully home. I keep the heel for later on, when the quiet comes again. There's comfort in the simple things that ask for nothing back. The cutting board has little marks from every meal we made, and in the scent that fills the room, I find you everywhere. I place the loaf beneath the cloth and let it rest in peace. Pan wakes up first, a silver hiss in the sink. You tilt the bowl and smile as the flour turns to silk. The window breathes light on the table by the stove, and the whole room leans in like it already knows. Coffee blooms in the pot, slow and dark and kind. Your hair still holds the sleep from the other side of night. Morning sits beside you with butter on its sleeve. Steam curls through the silence like a promise you can keep. Simple things are shining in the little things you make. I can taste the day arrive before before the first bite takes. You flip each golden round like a coin of quiet gold. The blueberries burst awake in a pattern soft and old. I hear the plate set down, I hear your easy laugh, and the hours start to soften as they slip across the glass. The sugar on your fingers catches light and stays, like the world is learning how to be this way. Morning sits beside you with butter on its sleeve. Steam curls through the silence like a promise you can keep. Simple things are shining in the little things you make. I can taste the day arrive before the first bite takes. Outside the road can wait, it's hurry at the door. Here the day is only what we gently choose it for. One warm stack, one clean cup, one breath, then one more. You pass me the last piece, and the room turns soft and bright. In the pale and patient morning, everything feels right. Morning frost on the pane, you left one spoon in the sink. My hands found your old mug, still warm where I used to think. Tea stains on the rim, like a ring I never took off. I stand by the window, letting the whole room soften. And the house keeps its hush. In the crack of the floor I touch the chip blue handle, like I've done it before. Hold on, tea on the sill. Hold on, the room stays still. I keep your warmth in my hands, in my hands. Hold on, till I can stand. The scarf by the chair still smells like cold air and pine. I fold up the blanket, careful with the edge of time. Your laugh in the curtains, your boots by the door. I don't need a reason to miss you anymore. And the kettle goes quiet, just a ghost in the hall. I breathe in the silence, let it carry it all. Hold on, tea on the sill. Hold on, the room stays still. I keep your warmth in my hands, in my hands. winter has a witness. It's this little light hiding in the china through the long blue night. I don't chase the leaving, I let it go slow. Some love stay behind like steam